Right folks, so here we are, we're back where we started, okay? I'm back where I entered and started showing you pig diggings. This little video again, look, blue sky, clouds, odd tree out there, lots of these reeds here, grasses all amongst them, you've seen them. Why? Because that stuff gets down and provides warmth, and it provides all the things that grasses need outside of the nutrition in the soil and some moisture to grow. Yep. Okay, and I've said it to you before, out there's working. I thought I'd show you this though. Let's turn around. I'll do this a bit different. I'll come back over here, right? You can see ground covers, right? There's grasses. I'm not talking about a brum that's walked on them or a deer that's walked on them, or, you know, the deer that have got in there in the reeds and everything and found them somewhere to sleep. I'm talking about ground cover, okay? It's basic science. So in front of me there, you can see the forest, yep. We've spoken about the unseasonal flooding. We've spoken about how it over-germinates the red gum seeds and can actually turn the red gums into an invasive species, even though they're native, right? So let's get rid of this, they're not native, they're invasive, right? I'm about to show you how native can be invasive too. So out here we've still got pig diggings, right? They've ripped it right up, no problems. But what you're about to see is those green grasses there turning into a few brown grasses here. But now let's go for a walk, and now we're getting in under the canopy, right? It's a broken canopy. You can see the odd patch of blue sky up there, but you can't see very much sunlight reaching the ground down here, can you? What do you got down here now? The odd straggly piece of grass. Yeah, there's the odd bit there, right? Lots and lots of leaf litter, lots and lots of branches and deadfall, more pig rootings, okay? All of this stuff here has been all rooted up by pigs. Everything you can see, everywhere you see the dirt, I'm following it, I'm walking through it. Right? More and more deadfall, more and more leaf litter, less and less of the grassy stuff. Right? Why is there less and less of the grassy stuff? Because there's less and less of the blue stuff making its way through. Yes, it does touch the ground at certain times of the day. There's some sunlight there that's coming through, because our sun's over there late in the afternoon, right? It's enjoying its few minutes, half an hour maybe of actual sunlight. So we're tracking in. Look at all the crap on the ground. Yep, no worries, rotting away, creating habitat for insects and things, more pig rootings, they're all the way through here, right? But there's lots and lots of deadfall and leaf litter, not so much sunlight, and nowhere near as much grass, yeah? So grass won't grow where sun don't go. You can't blame this on the brums. This is because there's now so many of these. And believe me, I might show you on our way back out up the track that we drove in on. This is one of the more open areas of Top Island. But you can see the density of it. These trees will start competing with each other soon. The stronger will survive, the weaker will die out. They'll fall down, they'll add to this carpet on the floor that, again, when the sun can get through, because the trees are falling down, it won't be able to penetrate to the seeds, and it will inhibit their germination and growth. So there's a stark difference between what I showed you out here where we're heading back to, in amongst all of those reeds where the sun gets to, and you can see bigger pockets of it there, and in there where the sun doesn't get to. Alright, it's got nothing to do with brumbies, it's got nothing to do with overgrazing, it's got nothing to do with any of that stuff that Mr. Swain and his reclaim mob would have you believe. Alright, and you can now quite happily tell them in your rebuttal that these videos have been peer reviewed. Why is that? Because you're my peers, and in watching them you're reviewing them. And if you form the same opinions that I do, and you're free to form whatever opinion you choose to form, that down there's no grass, and it's because there's too much of that as a result of the unseasonal flooding compared to the area I showed you on the other side of those reeds out there where the grasses grow, because the blue stuff, the sky, is wide open and the sun gets down. Then that's what you determine. And if you agree with my findings, then that means that my videos are peer reviewed and successfully peer reviewed, and if we apply the same logic to them that Cox and Driscoll and Jamie Pittock and Mr. Swain hold so dear, of if it's been peer reviewed it's true, then there's no denying, folks, that all the videos I've shared you, from my bogongs to Kosciuszko to here in my front porch, the Barmah, is true as well. So I guess they found themselves a little bit of a conundrum, and that conundrum is that peer review, according to them, means it's true, and all you peeps have peer reviewed me work. We'll catch you next time. Cheers.